Archangel Michael has an urgent message specifically for you today. Something serious has happened in the spiritual realm that directly affects your physical security and peace of mind. Your personal information, your energy signature, and intimate details about your life have been exposed. This isn't about social media hackers or internet privacy. This is about spiritual exposure that's far more dangerous. Someone very close to you has been sharing private details about your life with others who don't have your best interests at heart. These details are now being used against you in ways you never intended or imagined. Archangel Michael detected this breach in the spiritual realm and is alerting you right now before more damage occurs. The timing of you finding this message is not random, it's divine intervention. Those feelings you've been having lately of being watched, exposed, or talked about weren't just paranoia or imagination. Your intuition was picking up on a real situation that Archangel Michael now needs you to understand completely. Blue light protection is already beginning to form around you as you hear these words. Archangel Michael has revealed something deeply concerning. A person you trusted completely has been sharing your private information with others behind your back. This isn't just casual conversation or harmless gossip. They've been sharing deep personal information about your struggles, your fears, your dreams, and your vulnerabilities. They've been discussing your financial situation with people who have no business knowing. They've been talking about your relationship problems, your family issues, and the private challenges you face. This information is now in the hands of multiple people who don't wish you well. These individuals are using the details they learned about you to work against you spiritually and practically. They know your weak points because of what was shared, and this gives them power to target you precisely where you're most vulnerable. The person who betrayed you has been painting a picture of you that makes you sound like you need pity, like you can't handle your own life, or like you're constantly struggling. Your reputation has been damaged in circles you don't even know about. This explains why certain people suddenly treat you differently, why opportunities dried up mysteriously, and why you feel exposed. Archangel Michael reveals this isn't innocent gossip. It's strategic information warfare designed to keep you small and struggling. Now it's time to recognize the subtle signs that this betrayal has been happening right under your nose. Think carefully about recent experiences. Have you noticed people you barely know seeming to have personal details about your life? Strangers or acquaintances bringing up topics that only close friends should know about. You might have overheard conversations that stopped suddenly the moment you appeared, or caught people exchanging knowing looks when you entered a room. Someone mentioned specific details about your situation that you only shared with one or two people. The energy in rooms changes when you enter. People become uncomfortable or overly friendly in fake ways. Your private struggles have somehow become concerned questions from unexpected people who previously showed no interest in your well-being. Social invitations have decreased without any clear reason. People who used to treat you as an equal now speak to you with pity or condescension. You feel exposed in ways you can't quite explain, like everyone knows something about you that should be private. Your intuition has been screaming that something is wrong, but you've been dismissing these feelings. You might have had recurring dreams about being naked in public or having your secrets revealed to crowds. There's a constant sense that multiple people are discussing you when you're not present. Pay special attention to the person who shared your information. They often act overly innocent and helpful, constantly asking leading questions to gather even more details. They want to know everything about you, but share nothing real about themselves. After spending time with them, you notice increased negativity or changed behavior from others. Archangel Michael confirms that your instincts were right all along. These signs weren't coincidental. Archangel Michael now helps you see clearly who has violated your trust so completely. This person appears to be your biggest supporter when others are watching. They position themselves publicly as your closest friend, most loyal family member, or most trusted confidant. They are often the very first person to offer help when you're going through something difficult. This individual asks detailed questions about every aspect of your life constantly. They remember every problem you've ever mentioned and bring these issues up repeatedly. They have access to your most private spaces, your deepest thoughts, and your most vulnerable moments because you gave them that access believing they cared. The betrayer often speaks badly about other people to you, which is actually them projecting their own behavior onto others. They create an environment where you feel completely safe sharing everything with them. This comfort you feel is strategic and intentional. The more you share, the more ammunition they collect to use later or share with others. Notice how this person always has strong opinions about your decisions and often subtly discourages your success while appearing supportive. They are often mysteriously present during your lowest moments, almost like they seek these opportunities out. They keep you in a constant state of needing their advice, their comfort, and their validation. Archangel Michael reveals their true motivation is jealousy of your potential and fear of what you'll become when you heal and grow. By keeping others informed of your struggles and vulnerabilities, they ensure you stay small and manageable. Your success would reveal they were never truly helping you at all. Archangel Michael offers specific and powerful protection for your information and your energy starting right now. First, you must create an energetic seal around your personal information and life details. Each morning, say this prayer: Archangel Michael, I call upon you to seal my personal energy and information with your blue light of divine protection. Let no unauthorized person access or share what belongs to me alone. As you say these words, visualize a bright blue lock of light appearing over your throat chakra. This spiritual seal prevents you from unconsciously sharing details you should keep private. Place your hand over your heart center and declare, I call back all my personal power that was scattered to places it doesn't belong. I reclaim my energy now. Imagine golden light returning to you from every direction, bringing back the pieces of yourself you gave away. The mirror shield technique creates powerful boundaries. Visualize mirrors completely surrounding you, reflecting back all negative attention and gossip while keeping your true self protected inside. When the betrayer asks their usual probing questions, give only vague or general answers and notice how uncomfortable they become when you don't provide the details they are fishing for. Start an experiment of sharing slightly different information with different people. If certain details spread to others, you'll know exactly who the leak is. Cleanse your living space by mixing salt with water and wiping down doorways while saying, all unauthorized sharing of my information stops now. Open every window in your home and let fresh air clear out the heavy energy of betrayal. Carry a small mirror in your pocket as a physical symbol that reflects back any attempts to invade your privacy. Before any conversation with the suspected betrayer, take a moment to pray for divine discernment and protection. Pay close attention to what they ask you versus what they actually share about their own life. You'll notice the imbalance clearly now. Archangel Michael wants you to understand the spiritual laws that govern betrayal and gossip. Those who violate sacred trust face automatic karmic consequences that happen without you needing to do anything at all. The person who has been sharing your details is already experiencing spiritual backfire, though they may not yet realize what's happening or why. Their own secrets are being exposed without them understanding how the information got out. The very people they gossip to about you are now gossiping about them to others. Trust is being mysteriously withdrawn from them in ways they can't understand or control. Opportunities are closing for them just as they tried to close opportunities for you. Their relationships are becoming strained and shallow because people sense something false about their energy even if they can't identify exactly what it is. The negative energy they put out into the universe through betrayal is now returning to them multiplied by 3, as spiritual law demands. Archangel Michael shows you this not so you focus on revenge, but so you understand the perfect divine justice that protects those under heavenly care. What they tried to use as a weapon against you becomes their own limitation and burden. Their reputation declines in the spiritual realm, while yours is being restored to truth. The divine realm is actively correcting the false narrative they created about you. People who believe their twisted version of your story will soon see the truth clearly. Every betrayal carries within it an important spiritual lesson that serves your highest growth. This painful experience is teaching you discernment, the ability to see beyond surface appearances and pleasant words to the truth underneath. You're learning to trust your intuition and inner knowing over people's external presentations. Your spiritual awareness has been dramatically sharpened through this challenge in ways that wouldn't have happened otherwise. Archangel Michael reveals this experience was actually a necessary part of your spiritual development path. You needed to experience this particular betrayal to develop the stronger boundaries and clearer vision required for your next phase of life. This person was placed in your path specifically to teach you what genuine support actually looks like by showing you its opposite. The pain you feel right now is creating wisdom you'll carry and use throughout the rest of your life. You're now far better equipped to identify authentic connections versus false friendships quickly and accurately. Your natural empathy and openness made you vulnerable, but now you're learning protected empathy, staying open-hearted while maintaining wise boundaries. This lesson is preparing you for important spiritual mission work ahead where you'll need these exact skills. You cannot effectively help others who've experienced betrayal without understanding it deeply yourself. The spiritual gifts awakening within you actually required this specific challenge to fully activate. Creating healthy boundaries doesn't mean closing your heart. It means honoring yourself enough to be selective. Not every person who enters your life deserves access to your private inner world. Intimate details about your struggles, dreams, and vulnerabilities should be shared gradually as trust is proven through consistent actions over time. Watch carefully how people handle small confidences before sharing bigger ones with them. True friends protect your information as carefully as they protect their own because they genuinely care about your well-being. Notice who genuinely celebrates your success versus who seems uncomfortable or threatened when good things happen for you. Pay attention to whether people's actions consistently match their words across time in different situations. Real trust develops through repeated demonstrations of loyalty, integrity, and authentic care. Archangel Michael is now guiding you toward relationships built on mutual respect and genuine spiritual connection. Your new standard is authenticity and demonstrated character, not just familiarity or convenience. Remember that it's perfectly acceptable to keep your struggles private while you work through them. Sharing everything isn't openness or vulnerability. Sometimes it's actually a lack of healthy boundaries. The right people will earn the privilege of knowing your full story through their consistent trustworthiness. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now, offering immediate protection and guidance. Begin using the sealing prayer today to stop any further unauthorized sharing of your information. The blue light shield of divine protection is forming around you as you receive this message. Divine timing brought you to these words at precisely the right moment for your spiritual safety. Show your appreciation for this angelic intervention by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens your protective shield and keeps this spiritual guidance flowing. Your privacy and spiritual security are sacred and worth protecting. Act now while this divine guidance is strongest.